Also, there's a little, secret that you could do on this screen. Well, actually, a few secrets you could do on this screen. 1, destroy the Sega logo. 2, if I remember correctly, there's a secret level select cheat where you, like, bonk into the bottom of the Sega logo a certain amount of times, and you get to play this collectathon minigame that can warp you to certain stages. On next game over, I'll probably show that off. But at that, I also want to mention the difficulties quick. I didn't exactly talk about it all too much. If you're struggling with this game, Wicked is the normal difficulty. Lame is easy difficulty. I would honestly recommend playing this game on Wicked. Because, as you saw with Insane, you only get, like, 2 lives and start with 3 HP. At least on Wicked, you start with a little more health. It doesn't look like a lot. If anything, it's exactly 1 HP more. But even that 1 little HP makes a difference. Right, let's see if I can't, like, speedrun this stage quick. Got my bolos. Got the drill. Don't get too close to enemies. Kind of a no shit Sherlock, but you'd be surprised. Max out health. Right, there's that on there. Some of the especially weak enemies can actually die upon touching Vectorman, which is kind of interesting, really, that you, of all people, have contact damage. There. Blow that up. Get extra health, because it's gonna be necessary later on. Because some of the bosses in this game are kinda disgusting. This. Crap. And it's alright, I don't need bolos or anything like that. Also, watch your time limit. If you run out of time on a stage, that means you will lose a life. You do have enough time to clear the stage in a single life call, just as a note. And again, this is when I'm showing off that, yes, this boss is pretty easy. Not all stages end in a boss, though. Just as a note. Absolutely flawed. Just fast forward this. And Metalhead. Crap. Holy shit, I actually didn't realize that you could... I didn't realize that you could move on this track and shoot in multiple directions. That's actually kind of cool. That makes this a hell of a lot easier. I used to approach this boss like it's a damage sponge boss. Like, you have to blitz it. The strategy does work, as I have shown. But that actually changes a lot. Holy shit. You can actually fire to the sides and get rid of some of these bothersome turrets. I usually just jump over their shots and deal with it. Holy crap, that actually changes a lot. Wow. I'm glad I decided to just mess around with the D-pad. Learning new things about this game every day. Oop. You right. That's you dealt with. Eh. Score multiplier. And my health has seen a better day. Good. Oop! On the bright side, if you do die, you do get to keep the weapon power-up that you had. Provided, of course, that you had a weapon power-up in the first place. At that, if you're not confident about any jumps that you're making, don't worry about that. There are, again, two different ways that you can extend the jump. One, the double jump, and even after you've used the double jump, two, firing below you. Sure, it sounds a bit nonsense, but as it turns out, Vectorman actually has some decent physics. If you shoot below yourself, you'll be able to pop yourself up very slightly in the air. Or, at least, send your downward momentum. This is especially the case underwater, where you're already having to deal with reduced gravity. Good. Extra score. Explode that. Crap. Wow, way to go, me. Just absolutely wasted that. Ah. Good so far, good so far. Ah. 10x multiplier. Please have some health in you. You don't have any health in you. Please, I don't remember. Does this have health in it? No, it does not. Oh, good. I mean, I could do most of the underwater section on 2 health. Oh, good. Oh, good. Max health. Perfect. Okay, a little less than max health. Still doable. All set there. Alright, time to get that second help extension. Was it right here, or...? No, it was not. But this is still... something. Nope. I still want this. Whatever it is, I don't know, and I want it. Oh boy. Okay, Jellyfish. You do not have any health. Great. It's just a swim power-up. Come on, die already. And of course you didn't have anything useful in here. Really? Just a spread gun? Or, no, not even a spread gun. A pisser. It's fine. No. The pisser ain't a bad gun, it's just meh. Especially compared to some of the other guns in the game. I really can't make that, huh? Crap. Alright. Just keep pissing at that thing, eventually it'll go away. Like a jellyfish. What? Over to you. The pisser's running out. You know what? Just vent the rest of it. It's not like it'll be that terribly useful anyway. was in here again? HP max. Okay. And there's the extra HP I need. Usually I try to shoot for at least like 7 or 8 HP if I can. Because, again, honestly, I don't remember all the locations of HP max ups. Good. I remember some of them, not all of them. Yeah. Good shot. Any HP in you? No, you do not. It's just photons. But photons mean getting closer to a life, so might as well. Wave shot. Perfect. Good. Just advance carefully. If I remember correctly, there is HP over this way. Or not. Oh, good. So, I gotta do this without any HP. Bright side, I have Wavegun, so that should make things a little, more forgiving. Makes it a hell of a lot easier to harm this boss, that's for certain. And there that goes that. Oh, good. Less good. Alright, spawn that bastard. Actually, I didn't realize how useful the booster is on this first phase. Holy crap. Actually, come to think of it, I might actually use the booster on the second phase, too. Oh, there we go. Whew. And Arctic Ridge. If I remember correctly, this is the first instance where you can get a special stage if you're explorative. I usually try to go for it and fail doing so. Because how you access special stages in this game is a little weird. Like, you need to find 2 specific things and destroy them, right? You need to destroy them in this order. There is a very small, quote-unquote, generator somewhere within the stage, and there's also a satellite. Sometimes it could be really easy to find one or both of them, other times it takes for fucking ever, and it's just not worth it. And hell, for this stage, I would actually recommend trying to keep the bolos, just to make it easier to get to the special stage. Because, if I remember correctly... we're coming up to it. Right here. This is the satellite, right? Take a guess as to where the generator is. Did you guess right underneath your feet? In a very inconvenient place that you likely wouldn't be able to get to? You'd be right. That's why what you need to do is stand very close to the satellite, like right here, so that you're just positioned above that thing. Fire down with the bolos. If you do this right enough times, then it is possible to destroy that, allowing you to destroy the satellite. I'm gonna make a save state, though. There's a reason why. And I'm trying to remember exactly how I make a save state. Alright, good. There's a reason for that. And that's because I want to show the regular clear for this stage first, if possible. This is where things get bullshit. Because for the regular clear, you gotta deal with the mini-boss. A very frustrating mini-boss. Where it's not exactly obvious how you damage it. You have to hit it in its tail repeatedly. And eventually, the tail snaps off, allowing you to get past it. You can still destroy this thing by shooting it in the butt a whole bunch of times. To which it turns into a gunner enemy that you've already seen, and you can destroy it once more. Past then, the end of the stage is just a ways forward. As a kid, I could never figure that out. But I want to show off the special stage. Because special stages are useful for a couple of reasons. 1, they instantly end the stage that you're on. 2, they allow you to skip a stage. And 3, you can gain HP and 1-ups from these stages. It's a defense shooter. You fire left, right, up, and down to destroy things, you can destroy shots, you can destroy the things that are flying toward you, and you're supposed to survive for as long as possible. The longer you survive, the more rewards you get. And it gets harder and harder to survive the further and further along you go. If anything, at a certain point, you just kind of need to is it massively rotate the control pad just so you can shoot a whole bunch of stuff out. Oh, I guess you don't skip a stage. But regardless, really good for getting score, extra pickups, and 1-ups and continues. I would highly recommend it. Oh boy, time for the Bamboo Mill. My third and final gate of this game. Because the Bamboo Mill has a very complicated and annoying mini-boss to it. Blow up this wall. You can get a whole bunch of pickups this way. If anything, you might have seen this hallway when we were falling down it. You will need to do a bit of complicated platforming to get up to it. There's a 1-up up there. Might be in your best interest. The Bamboo Mill's gimmick revolves around conveyor belts and lifts. There are a whole bunch of them in the stage, and they'll carry you into the ceiling, like so, shuttle you in various directions, and be all types of annoying to deal with. The stage itself, not much of an issue. Also, there are a lot of sound hiccups that occur in this stage, specifically because the lifts actually have an active sound to them, and because of how the sound layering works, it ends up interfering with the same sound layer as the double jump. Ow. Oops. Try again. There's an extra pickup that you can get up here. It can be a little complicated to get to, especially with the turrets around. This is also just across the board a much safer path. Bar. Get some extra score. And if you're very careful, you can get up to the power-ups up there. This mini-boss sucks. As a kid, I struggled against this thing, because it's very armored and tricky to deal with. But more pressingly, these pickups. Please pick them up, because one of them is a health extension. Another is the Wavegun power-up, which makes it a whole lot easier to damage this boss. How you're supposed to damage it is to use the jet boots. You need to shoot it in the head. It won't take any other damage. With the Wavegun, you can essentially spam it from a distance. Without it, you have to use the jet attack, or otherwise shoot very precisely at a boss that is just really annoying to deal with. Again, I prefer the jet because it does a lot of damage really quickly and gives you a safe means of getting away from the boss while it fires out its shots. Day 7, the next gate. This boss can be kind of annoying because your movement is very segmented. These mechanical fists are here to mess you up. They're also the boss. I also like the music of this particular boss. Do not let yourself fall. If you do, it's an instant kill. You essentially need to play chess with this boss. Bait it into lowering its fists into the papyrus to give you a good enough opportunity to hit it. If you're careful, it shouldn't be too bad. But it's just a matter of positioning yourself correctly so you can attack it, because you only attack upwards.